Welcome back. We are just days away from one of SCAD's biggest events of the year, the SCAD Film Festival. It begins, believe it or not, Saturday. Honorees include Colson Baker, also known as Machine Gun Kelly, who will be honored with the Discovery Award. 8-time Grammy Award-nominated singer-songwriter, producer Janelle Monáe, and Academy Award-winning filmmaker Ron Howard, all on the list this year.
Yes, but before that event kicks off, we went to find out more about SCAD's Museum of Art. Let's take a look.
Museums think about a timeline of hundreds of years. You know, we're simultaneously thinking about art of right now and like what's about to be the most important art that everyone sees all around the world and what is responding to the current world that we live in.
The SCAD Museum of Art is a premier contemporary art museum showcasing dynamic exhibitions like
An exhibition called Studies in Form by Seher Shah and Randir Singh. These are artists originally from Pakistan and India, respectively, and they currently live and work in New Delhi in India. And these are a series of 121 cyanotype prints. Wow. Think of like blueprints, think of like the beginnings of photography with cyanotype. And Seher and Randir, who have this collaborative practice for this portfolio series, are looking at historic architecture from the modernist era, so brutalist architecture, concrete architecture from the post-war period, and really thinking about how it's spread throughout the rest of the world, thinking about the legacy of that modernist moment through these incredibly elegant, beautiful cyanotypes that make us think about how we experience the built environment, how we, walk through buildings. Is there is there an ultimate truth of building? Is that a blueprint and the plan, or is that some of the way we photograph buildings, or is that our poetic and human experience walking through a building?
The museum unites international artists whose practices spark conversations within a contemporary art discourse.
All of the exhibitions are currently open and they're just getting such rave reviews already. So many people are coming through the galleries and really absolutely floored by the diversity of media, the different approaches to making art that we're exhibiting here, and especially to the geographical diversity of the artists. They're only up for a limited amount of time and they're about that moment in time, but then the artwork, it's durable, it lives on. Hopefully it enters an important collection and can be seen by other people around the world as well.
But for now, we can marvel at this masterpiece hanging on the historic walls of SCAD Museum of Art here in our city of Savannah.
So much content actually made it into 3 parts.
Yeah.
So this was just part 1 of what we were able to see that day.
It's actually really neat for me. I've never got to go in there myself, so to see kind of what they've got on display on there, and even like the way he was describing it, was painting a picture in itself.
Yeah, he's obviously one of their head curators, and he's just so knowledgeable, so articulate, and it just made that experience illuminating because he's pointing out all these things that I had just never even heard of.
Yeah, it's like he's putting words to thoughts. I can't quite say it, but he did such a great job. Really neat. Sounds like if you get the opportunity, go check it out for yourself.
Oh, 100%. We're going to be showing those other 2 parts to be able to kind of give people a behind the scenes that we were given a little exclusive in, so it'll be fun.
Love that. Plenty of SCAD fun to look forward to, and plenty of afternoon break to look forward to. In fact, just after the